just go on knitting your balaclava, will you? There might be another war.
Hello, my name is Megan Ruth. I'm a Canadian living in London, England, and I react to British things. So today I'm going to be reacting to Porridge, Series 3, Episode 1. I have reacted to the previous episodes already. If you want to watch those, I have a playlist devoted to it. I'll post a link to that down below. Just like the majority of my reactions, this video will be edited. If you wanted to see the unedited reaction, I'll also post a link to my Patreon down below. But more on that at the end of the video. Let's just get started, shall we?
What are you reading, Fletch? A book.
No, I mean, what sort of book?
Lots of bits of paper all stuck down together down the left-hand side.
Is it a good book? I'd read books if I could read. Is it a dirty book?
Yeah, filthy. I dropped it in a puddle coming back from lunch.
Read a book, Fletch.
No, I'm ironing. Because it was just before Rod Steiger hit Sidney Poitier over the head with a mug of tea. Because he wouldn't let him finish his booking piece, all right?
No, sorry, Fletch, just go on.
Huh?
Reading a book.
Oh, don't you start.
Surely, like, if he's reading a book, he doesn't want to be disturbed. It's like watching TV. The most annoying thing is when you're watching a show and you're really into it, and then someone comes in and starts asking you all these questions about it. It's like, no, just let me watch the show. If you want to learn about it, you watch it on your own time. It's just one of my biggest pet peeves.
Look, just go on knitting your balaclava, will you? There might be another war. Matter of fact, there will be if I don't finish this book.
The orderly thinks you may have palmed some pills.
Me, son? I... Not me.
Oh, yes.
Uh-oh.
This is harassment.
I'll harass you, Harris. I'm going to strip you down.
Ooh, some girls.
Sir?
Get on with it! Yes, boy! Yes, boy!
It's not my cup of tea, drugs.
Oh, yeah. It's still in the mug.
Hello, Fletch. I'll ignore that, Fletcher. Can't bait me.
How is he not feeling it in the mug? Surely, if there's like a container of pills, you'd feel it like it'd be hitting the mug, like the sides of the inside of the mug, so you'd feel it / hear it. Surely, like how is he not? How does he not know yet?
Oh, yeah, Mackay thought Harris had whipped some pills from the MO, that's all.
Had it?
I don't know. Must have stashed them somewhere.
Wonder where?
Why do you?
Oh, come on, Fletch. Your generation's got a lot of prejudice about drugs.
Listen, my generation happen to know that drugs don't do no one no good, no how.
I find it really funny how this is in the 70s, right? Obviously right after the 60s, and the 60s are very well known for being, experimental. But the people that grew up in the 60s are now very much anti-drug. Not everybody, obviously, like there are, outliers, but like it's just they've grown into like people that are just very anti-drug, because I feel like the majority of the people that are pro-drug use are younger. I don't know. I might be wrong about this. I might be generalizing too much here, but like this is just in my experience. So what happened between the 60s and now? Like, people just changed their minds about that kind of stuff, especially in the UK. Canada's a little bit more liberal, but the UK is still very, I'm talking about one particular type of drug, obviously. The UK is still very strict on it, sort of, legally anyway.
They're an anathema to me, drugs are.
Yeah, what are you doing? Put me down. Oh, hello, Mr. Gratzer. Oh, well, he alleged I nicked these pills from the MOs.
Had you?
Of course not.
By the way, how is the arm?
Oh, it's getting on very nicely, thank you.
Some of my comrades in arms got hooked on morphine.
Where was this?
Where was this? In the army.
You told me you was in the stores.
In Kuala Lumpur.
There wasn't no fighting in Kuala Lumpur.
It was in the stores. Yeah, you can scoff all right, because you wasn't in the heat of it, was you? You heard that scream just now. When I was in hospital, that screaming went on all night long.
See, the problem is generalizing all drugs doesn't help, because there are drugs that are much worse than other drugs, you know? So, like, I get his point, you know? Like, you can't be glorifying drugs too much, because there are, you know, really, really bad drugs out there, and you can get addicted, and it's very problematic. But then there's drugs like alcohol's a drug, which is also a problem in a lot of ways, but, like, it's more normalized. Cigarettes are a drug, which is also, I mean, all drugs are bad. Oh, screw it. All drugs. Let's just, yeah. I've changed my mind.
Go, chuck this out. Oh, hello, Crusher.
I just had a word with Harris.
Oh, yes, I heard it, yeah.
He went for some pills. Said that when Mackay frisked him, he dropped them over the landing.
Oh, really?
Immediately under which there were only 2 people at the time. Have a chair, Flick.
Thanks very much.
See, this is the problem. Despicable pilfering of this nature is making a mess of my own pill peddling operation.
Oh, I see. Well, I didn't know about that, you see.
Unless those pills are returned, Mackay's going to ask the MO to take an inventory. We've got an hour.
Oh, we've got an hour, have we? Oh, I see, yeah.
Yeah, the point is, you are one of the few people in this nick who is in a position to acquire some more pills.
But how?
Aspirin, allergy pills, slimming pills.
Yeah, a lot of ravers over there.
Okay, I changed my mind. Not all drugs are bad, because then some drugs are actually used to help people, like medical purposes. So, you know what I meant when I meant drugs are bad? It's just like the bad drugs. But then there's the good drugs, which help people. I need to stop talking. Sorry.
Well, Barraclough's got pills. Nerve pills, indigestion pills. He's a vitamin freak, too. I should imagine that when he makes love, he rattles.
Well, from what I've just heard, he won't be having a rattle for some time to come. Help me find some pills.
I would do, but for one thing.
What?
He told me not to have anything to do with drugs.
Fletcher, raised arm.
Raised arm, so where? No, that's your arm, sir. That is a flexed arm, you see, because I'm having trouble with, I've got muscular tension. See, I can't clench my finger. I can't do that. You see. I need some pills for my nerves, you know, don't I? Pills for my nerves.
I have pills for my nerves. Yes, well, of course, I don't carry them around with me, you know, Fletcher.
No, don't you?
They're only a mild tranquilizer, but they help me to cope with the horrors of life.
Yes, how is Mrs. Barraclough? Seriously, Mr. Barraclough, I think these blemishes and bores are all caused by vitamin deficiency, not me.
I'm a great believer in vitamins, you know. I think that's why I've got such a good complexion.
Yes, you have, haven't you? Yes. You know, that's what I need, I think, vitamins.
It's never too late to improve your health, Fletcher.
By this time tomorrow morning, my health will be considerably worse. Ain't got any for broken kneecaps, have you? The big problem with my nerves and my vitamin deficiency is the terrible indigestion it brings on.
Oh, really?
Okay,
Have you got a mug or something?
Yes, one over there.
Oh,
Oh, no.
No, wait a minute. No, forget it. These are too big, these are. All except for these blinding headaches I keep getting.
yeah, well, I suggest you see the MO in the morning.
You've got a bleeding nerve, Harris.
What?
Showing your face in here.
Well, I've just heard you've got a bit of a problem and you've got to get some pills, and I think I know where I can lay my hands on some.
What sort of pills you been taking?
Oh, anything. There's always a market in here. Uppers, downers, twisters, benders, anything. I think it's a very noble gesture on my part, don't you? Get us both out the class.
Yes, it is. Depends on what.
How much?
So he's expecting payment, even though it will help him too. Oh, slimy bastard. Slimy bastard. Oh, I don't like him.
How much?
It'll be a very fair price, Fletch.
Has it never occurred to you that there's more to life than a quick quid? Like comradeship, honour, and chivalry?
No. No. No.
Already?
Well, you said it was a matter of some urgency, Growdy. Mind you, just to set the record straight, they are not the original pills. Now I've got to go back to work now.
Yeah, well, no peace for the wicked. Put me in charge of the swimming pool.
Oh, that's nice. We haven't got one.
I know.
Calera, was it? Oh, yeah, more like to read my book, boy. Give it here.
I only borrowed it. I'm entitled. It's no joke going up and frying 500 eggs at dawn.
Well, you want to make one vast omelette, let them get on with it. Look, it's your turn to empty the mugs this week, isn't it? Dear.
They're like an old married couple. Just, that's all I gotta say. They're like an old married couple.
What's that? What's what?
Yep.
What is?
Where was that?
Oh, it's in my tea.
I don't know. Could be amphetamines or bennies. How'd they get in your tea?
Well, they must have dropped him from above.
Oh, bennies from heaven. All that trouble you went to and they're under your nose all the time.
Storming a teacup, wasn't it, eh? That's a joke, only better than yours. Swallow.
Oh
I repeat, what is this?
It's a thing, sir.
A thing?
I'll get this nervous indigestion, you see. And sometimes vice versa.
Since the MO told me what was missing, I'd like to think the wretched man ate a whole lot of them. The one for his dog's bad breath. Carry on, Fletcher.
How do you feel, Fletch?
Rough.
Brilliant! Rough. I wonder if that would actually have any real effect on the human body, though, if it's meant for dogs. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it would. I don't know. I don't know enough about dog pills to make a judgment, but it'd be funny if it did. Or not, depending on how severe the side effects were. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Before I go, I just want to quickly shout out my patrons. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. My Patreon is my members-only site where you get benefits such as early access to my videos and my complete, unedited, uncensored reaction videos. And patron shoutouts if you're a top-tier patron. So thank you to Joseph, Brian, Reese, Kane, Emil, Julian, Stephen, Patrick, Sean, Hikers1980, RG, Rob, William, Ian, Kyle, Danny, Bud, Raul, Christina, Leon, James, Andrew, Robin, Haffabee, Carl, Chris, David, and Christopher. Thanks again for watching and see you next time. Bye!